4th. And then finally, to round things off, obviously, we will have the Let's Talk and Giggles, and then it'll be the winner of this versus Joy-Con.
Oh,
but
wait.
of course,
did I just see that record right? Was that like all 3 O's?
It is pretty brutal.
Okay. Okay,
That
all
was
right.
like, yeah.
Octave.
Yes.
Got his
so,
work cut out then.
This is one that I knew already.
Okay, right.
And I think is a good time to talk about it. Yeah. These two have played a lot.
Yes.
It's not been great for Octave.
Okay.
But again, like I think Octave. Again, I've had the joy of traveling to like Vienna and places with this guy. He's one of my favorite people to talk to, a good friend. And I think Octave is a very, very good player. And sometimes you just meet a player who is able to knock your socks off like Kirb0 does.
I mean, yeah.
It's tough. Yeah.
I'm still like replaying that combo in my mind. That
was beautiful. Gosh damn, yeah.
And now Octave trying to stop the yard. Kirb0 just waits and reacts for the perfect moment. Air dodge is back to stage. Able to sneak the orange in hand. Hydrant on its way. Nice positioning, but... Ooh, okay, throws out the orange, actually interrupts the forward tilt, I think, there from Octave. Hydrant comes down, just buying the space. Needs that one strong hit, and Kirb0 we dealt with, but is a little bit more confident with the back air. Kirb0, okay, nice. Apple sniper. It's over, Kirb0. I have the high ground.
It literally just chunked it, like, didn't even care.
Yeah. Get out of here.
And goodbye, Kirby. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what Octave need, I think you just need to sneak that attack in there. Because, to be honest, like, watching Kirb0, you can see how familiar he is with this matchup. This is someone that is familiar with his player, familiar with his character, knows exactly what he needs to do, and Octave is just trying to find a way around it. But as we've...
oh, wow, perfectly spaced. That was like max range forward smash to avoid the grab. Timed it just absolutely delightfully. And is again steaming into this lead, just leaving Octave in a ruffle position. Nice little spot dodge, able to get the upbeat punish, but not too much off the back of it. And now, yeah, Kirb0 is doing pretty well and not letting the Hydrant bother him, using it to his advantage whenever he can, sitting it not very far with the down tilt. It's very smart. Ooh, Waka Waka.
Yeah, I mean, again, the bell comes out, but Kirb0 just dash attacking past it. So not going to happen. Octave is real, just chucking out a big old fruit salad at him. Any fruit will do. It doesn't really matter. The bell is online as well. But it's going to drop down. And again, that's such a brutal setup for most characters. But Kirb0 still just keeps the shield up anyway. It's a little micro thing of a bubble right now. Yeah. But it keeps him alive, which is the key thing. Hitting the Hydrant into Octave as well, who was on triple digits in a final stock. This is looking tough right now for the Batman. The Tekka gets a stage into the down smash, and it's just over like that.
I mean, you could see already from that, like just from a bit of that interaction off stage, how often these two have played, the amount of time Octave spends stalling, and then against like most characters, you know, your side B's like pretty heavily armored, you would just go straight to ledge. Octave knows that the rock is coming from Kirb0 to cover it, so just goes straight up instead. Has to buy a little bit more time off stage, but then Kirb0's ready for that, and then still ends up finding the kill. We are already at layer like 3 or 4 of like the conversation between these two, and it's only gonna develop back and forth further throughout the rest of the set.
And to give you a real crisp idea of how familiar Kirb0 is, these two players have faced each other 34 times.
Oh, yeah.
They have had 34 sets, with 23 going in favor of Kirb0 and 11 going to Octave. So it has been possible for Octave, and this is what we want to see. And there's, again, every set, as I always say, is a fresh chance to take down your bracket demon. You might be a game down, but it's not over yet, and Octave just needs to strap in and do what must be done.
Sure. Oh no, ends up landing on his own trampoline. Kirb0 ends up actually ledge trapping Octave for a second there with the trampoline. That was very cheeky. Inhaling the Hydrant, just using that as a projectile against Octave. Kirb0 is so utterly familiar. Again, goes for the rock just a little bit late, and Octave able to at least get a bit of a punch with the Hydrant, but I mean, Kirb0 is so overtly familiar with all of like Pac-Man's game plan. He's not afraid to just like play every aspect to its fullest.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so happy to sort of just keep calm. I mean, again, as you said in game one, we're seeing that familiarity coming out so often.
Whoa!
Octave was up, but I mean, the parry on the final hit into the grab, not quite taking the stock just yet. Kirby still looking for it, but actually it's Octave that has a small and narrow lead. Both these players are looking for that big hit that will seal up the stock.
Ooh, nice use from Octave.
Okay.
Against the wall, but the net is ready and waiting as soon as Octave gets back on stage. Kirb0 covers everything smart. Goodness me. Yeah,
I mean, again, and now Octave just trying to find it, but the back row is certainly going to do it. Kirby is a light boy, he's just a big puffer there, really. So going to be taking that stock away and keep things nice and even. Octave is certainly not out of this one. But of course the forward here start landing, but able to escape quite nicely, but just not able to get really anything of his own. It always just feels like a lot chipped down to Octave.
I mean, a little bit the nature of the character, man, but you know, sometimes you get, you know, the Galaxian coming through, able to land you some big combos. But I mean, Kirby also, you know, a bit floatier, a bit lighter, somewhat tricky to combo. And kind of makes sense to just play this more bitty kind of game plan. Orange comes through, nice, just dropping it in place, giving Kirby more things to think about. Doing things that I feel like you wouldn't normally see Octave do. Just having to bring out new tricks that Kirby hasn't seen, right?
Yeah. This is the tricky part. When you're facing someone that you're so familiar with, when you've played so many times as these two have, you have somehow got to, almost on the fly, pull out these surprises. You got to, you know, have some new tricks up your sleeve that, you know, your opponent has never seen before, and that is a tall ask for anyone to do. And just, you know, so we'll have to see what Octave can do. Unfortunately, he does fall there as Kirby takes that stock away, one stock away, but the bell. Okay, right. I was worried a little bit for a moment there.
Almost saved by the bell, but not quite in school just yet. The up tilts come through. Kirby trying to get something started on Octave. Oh, the Galaxian covers things, but the grab, it doesn't quite reach, and that down is such a big starter. Trying to up be out of there, but actually gets interrupted. Not even able to use the trampoline to escape these combos.
Yeah, again, the weight out on the grab as well. 92% on Octave, who is hanging on here. Kirby just waiting happily on the stage, goes for that ledge trump back here. But Octave not going to fall for it. The downer comes out. That could have been a little bit scary. That move can kill at some ludicrously early percentages.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh boy. Recovery sneaks in just straight back to ledge. At a closer distance as well, so there's no time for Kirby to set up the rock. Bell connects! And not quite able to do it from mid-stage. Oh, Bell trying to get gathered back up, but actually gets interrupted by the cutter. Hydrant repositions Kirby back off stage.
Oh!
Without the hydrant. And even though that setup off the first bell wasn't able to kill, with the positioning of the hydrant on the ledge and the placement of the bell right next to it, Octave was able to keep Kirby hemmed in, continue that situation, and find that kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what Octave needed there. I mean, just keeping up all that ledge pressure. Again, like, we talk about it so often when Kirby was last on stream. But again, like, Jigglypuff, Kirb, pink puffball is on my mind. Kirby is, you know, just so weak off stage sometimes. Yes, of course, has a lot of jumps and is able to get back. It's an arguably all-right recovery. But he's still vulnerable off stage, and it's what Octave was trying to capitalize on, but just keeping up that pressure there constantly, even with a hydrant, with the bell, whatever was needed, Octave was keeping him there, and it was just exactly that kind of plan that was able to land the game.
Goodness, the damage just piling up, playing around this platform, knocking Octave off it, comboing him onto it. It's just so much continuous pressure and coverage from Kirby. Octave able to get a bit of space back with this Galaxian, playing lots of games on the shield, has lots of coverage, and able to bring the percent pretty close to even. Little Orange buying some space, forcing Kirby into the air, trying to catch these landings, but Kirby's so quick. Oh, sneaky fruit time.
Oh, I love Pac-Man Kirby. Look at that nose.
Yeah.
Look at that nose. He's so cute.
I love the little pose he hits.
Yeah, the eyebrows as well. I love it.
So.
And of course, on an actual gameplay level, Kirby with fruit is terrifying.
Oh yeah, this is
it's
real.
actually genuinely terrifying. This is one of the best abilities in my mind that Kirby can get, and kind of seeing it. I'm surprised that Kirby has not been trying to go for Inhale more often, but maybe Octave has just been playing around it. But this guy has just access to all these fruit, all this, the bell, the key. It's terrifying, but you're dead, so you're not going to use it anymore.
There you go, air dodging into the bell. That bell's way too active for that, and able to stop it. I mean, having this is the preparation of Kirb0. Oh, aerial down air into the down smash on landing. But having Kirby-specific Galaxian combos just on deck like that, that is the amount of work that Kirb0 has put into this character.
Okay, but Octave showing again a new lace of life here. Back up 93. Very, very quickly. Belt is in hand as well. There's nothing more scary than a Pac-Man in shield with a bell just waiting to be thrown at you at a moment's notice. Of course, Octave, having used this character for years, knows how terrifying it can be. Does go for a grab there, but Kirb0 is just not in position to actually punish it as hard as he would like to. Sent Octave off stage here. He's not going to fear getting back. And Kirb0 knows as well that he cannot really dive off stage to punish Octave all that much, just because of how mobile Pac-Man can be off stage. But at least lands that up there, takes the stock away.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate mistake there. Octave was making a really good comeback, able to bring things all the way back to even, charged the bell, but then kind of just ran in. Ends up losing all that charge, and now Kirb0, the ball's very much in his court. Seems to be in control. Nice use of the Hydra to protect the throw attempt. Guarding against the back air. Iffy situation, but Octave gets out of there with a nair. Needs this stock now, though. Bell, get the key for it.
Again, oh my god, there was so many drops there. It was like he was really trying to lower that shield as much as possible, but Kirb0 was just unrelenting. Did not want to let go of that shield, because his life quite literally depending on it. But of course, meanwhile, Octave's just been struggling to find his hit. Again, narrowly escapes. Beautiful tech there, very crucial tech, mind you, from Octave to keep this stock alive. But it's triple digits right now with a whole stock to separate them.
Certainly is. Trying to stop the yard, doesn't quite get the kill. Maybe go for the back throw across stage. No, it doesn't. It's just too far away. So the fruit cannon.
Goodbye.
Going for a couple of apples. But just a stray nair, I think it was. Somehow catches Octave down the wrong way. All of a sudden, Kirb0 steals away game 2 and just spent way too long surviving on that second stock. Still living at like 180 by the end there.
Yeah, so Kirb0 going up 2-1 in this set. One game away, again, as always, from making it into top 8 loser side, as we know he wants to be. Obviously, he is the first seed of this tournament. Oh, yeah. So he certainly wants to make it over there as best he can. But Octave, still signs of life in this player, yet he can do this. He knows he can do this. If you can take one game, you can take multiple. And that's what Octave needs to remember right now, as he can finally see if he can take down his bracket demon.
For sure. All right, then. Galaxian on the table. Able to sneak it back up. Ooh. Nice little roll through, but Octave has had the control so far. Oh, there you go. Bit of vitamin C for the lad. But Octave has been controlling the pace very well of this fourth game, just setting up all sorts of traps, hydrants, trampoline in front of hydrant, all in the name of just getting as many fruit charged as possible. Because if a fruit gets chucked, like worst case, like it bounces off Kirb0's shield and he can catch it like that, right? And, he's not even... Ooh, wow, jab at like 60 before the hit. Octave using that control and that slowed pace to force a mistake out of Kirb0, gets the jab lock and strikes when his opportunity is presented.
When I said there were signs of life in his player, this is exactly what I mean, Lev. This is a player who does not want to drop out of the tournament just yet. Taking that stock away from Kirb0. Octave just trying to capitalize on the lead here, but unfortunately Kirb0 is going to snuff that one right out, the down smash, taking it away, evening up the stocks.
That down air down smash confirmed. I always forget it exists. It's wild.
It's scary, yeah.
And Kirb0's just a master of a footstool hydrant, though, leading to the last bit of damage that has been racking up very quickly against Kirb0. Another bell, another forward smash, but not yet another stock. Bell a little bit too far, misplaced from Octave. That's allowing Kirb0 to get back onto the stage for free there. And all of a sudden, Kirb0's bringing this back pretty close to even. Oh, down tilt trip, no confirm off of it. That was a big opportunity, and very thankful for Octave that Kirb0 wasn't able to react to it.
Okay, again, big hits being thrown onto the Kirby player here. The bell comes out, the Hydra comes out, down there comes out, but all of them miss as Kirb0 is still able to hang on. But unfortunately, Kirb0, was struggling to make it back. He's finally found his footing as he wants to, but he's still got to find a way through all of these things that Octave is throwing out. Down
smash, low profiling under the startup of the forward air, and able to sneak in that hit. One back air by the ledge especially could do it. The Apple buying a bit of space. Okay, the back air trades, and it's Octave's back air that takes the stock. Again, just about holding onto this lead. But
then it's gone.
Evens it right up. Octave on the tournament stock here, Smart.
Yeah, this is now all or nothing for both players. You're either going through to top 8 or you're going to a game 5. Let's see which timeline we are in. Can Octave do it? Can he take this final stock away? This is what we're going to find out. The percentages are very, very even, but Kirb0 has found his up tilts, which means he's going to find a whole lot of up airs as well. Octave just interrupted, though, with a neutral air. The Hydra's coming out, Gallagher's out. Everything's being thrown out by this Pac-Man player. As the string stuff starting to flow through as well. The forward air is just connecting up. A pretty scary grab there, but Kirb0, it was just out of range, but not able to punish it.
Octave has to play safer. He cannot get impatient, getting caught with a strain air like that. Getting sent off stage, so scary. Rolls in, tries that into all the forward smash, but still alive. Instead, Octave
that's it.
Rips the forward smash, catches Kirb0 in the approach, and all of a sudden we have made it all the way down to game 5 between these two.
And I have to say as well, even at game 5, this is going to feel like such an insult on Octave, and it's not intended. A game 5 is rare between these two. Looking at the set history, it is quite often a 3-0, a 3-1. Not often do we see a game 5 like this, and when it matters the most with your tournament life on the line for both these players, this is when you need the game 5. This is where it counts, Lev. Let's see which player wants this top 8 more.
Oh boy, here we go then. Straight away, great start for Kirb0. Deleting the zone, gets through the hydrant, catches the apple, and is all over Octave. Octave needs to set up a safe space now, and Kirb0 is not letting him do it. That forward smash a little bit greedy though, and Octave able to even it straight back up. Getting a bit of fruit, trying to commit hard for the smash attacks as well. Look at the balls that Octave is playing with right now. Just not afraid to play absolutely ham. Catches the bell, gets punished, but still, you've got to worry about it.
Okay, trying to be a little bit sneaky there with the side B. He was using the bell as a bit of a fake out to try and catch Kirb0, but Kirb0 was just unfazed by it all. And of course, now, good off-stage situation. Obviously, Pac-Man so mobile with that side B and in the trampoline, which gives him just kind of the mobility to be wherever he really wants to, which is why you see so often Kirb0 just staying on stage, just waiting, keeping it grounded. We do actually see the bell did activate slightly, but obviously Kirb0 just able to escape with his life. Of course, you've got at such escape percentage right now. The bell is caught by Kirby.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's something to be afraid of for sure. Bell in hand, Octave has to be wary of it. Able to find the grab. Still, no drop on the bell. Oh, throws it up against the back air. The bell confirm off stage. Kirb0 when it counts. This is what you do the work for. This is what you spend the time in the lab for. And Kirb0 finds an incredible reversal off stage with the bell and has taken the lead. Octave fight for his life, but Kirb0 fighting harder right now.
It was so dangerous as well, because you know that Octave wanted to go for that down air, which is also the time when Kirb0 predicted it and said precisely, okay, this is when I strike with this bell. Octave
charges the fruit a little bit too long down a stock. It's not impossible, but it's going to be a hell of a lot harder now, Hismar.
Yeah, and you can even see it in the player cam as well. Like Octave, it's hard not to kind of slightly check out mentality, like with your mentality when sort of things like that happen.
Smells it. Kirb0 absolutely smells blood. He wants this set over now here, Smar.
Yeah, and it's going to be really tough for Octave to lock in. Hopefully, this stock is what Octave needs right now to just say, I'm still in this, it's not over, because it isn't over, Liv.
Quick 47, exactly. Octave can do this. I mean, cherries in hand, being able to, like, I mean, Kirb0's just controlling the item play so well. Trying to get rid of the Hydrant. Octave controls it. For now, is catching the approach from Kirb0. Hasn't landed a hit in a little while, just buying that space. The Sour Bear, though, one more ledge trap could be all it takes. Has to land carefully, able to find the net to get down. Bell comes through, steals it for the up smash, perfectly placed, waiting for Octave to grab the Bell. Kirb0 knew exactly where Octave was going and closes it out with precision and mindfulness. Your last member of the Albion Arena loser side top 8 will be Kirb0.
Yeah, he was so smart at the end there, because obviously with the platform being there, that, of course, that's where the Bell was going to land. So Kirb0, just like a good shark that smells blood, was just waiting underneath it, just waiting to strike and go bam like that with his good old feet. And of course, land himself in top 8. It was so close for Octave there. I think we could have been seeing a much different story if he hadn't lost that second stock in the manner that he did. So that'll be tough, and I'm sure he'll be feeling that one. But again, a 9th place for this player who, you know, travels so often, and is able to just show up every single time.
Such a, you know, consistent threat to tournaments around Europe, you know.
Yes.
And you see the lovely Kiwi Master Kia.
Yeah.
Showing love to both those players.
Big shouts to Kiwi.
Scotland's solidarity will be strong. You can believe that Octave will be, as soon as that set's over, you got to believe Octave will be rooting with full throat and heart for Kirb0 throughout the top 8 that will be following very soon.
Yes. So, of course, that does bring it. All the top 8 placements have been filled, which means there are no more sets to commentate, which is sad for us, but great for you, because, of course, it means you've got a very exciting top 8 underway, which, of course, will be happening very shortly. But it does bring us to the end of our block here. So thank you so much for joining us here at Albion Arena for this top 24. It has been a delight to cast. Liv, it has been wonderful to finally do a block for you as well. Yeah. Despite being friends for years, we have barely done any blocks together. I can't even remember a block we have done.
I don't think we have.
I genuinely
Ships
don't.
in the night.
And that's why I colluded and made it so we were paired together, and I'm glad we were able to happen. So, no, it's been absolute. Show some love to this wonderful commentator here. Drop a follow on the Twitters if you would like.
I mean, if you want.
If you fancy.
I don't.
It, you know.
I mean, do yourself a favour, just delete Twitter.
I was going to say that is also just. You know what? I'm going to follow us. Just get rid of that. Go outside and experience this beautiful weather that we're having.
Do yourself a favour.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, don't spend time on social media. Spend some time outside, touch some grass. But no, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to be going into top 8 very shortly.
Stick around.
I think. I'm not sure what time it is due to start. I think it is probably. I mean, we're very ahead of schedule.
Right.
Which I'm going to pat myself on the back for. Because, you know, I got this top 48 underway and I got everything set up. And the tournament's due to finish technically at 8 o'clock. It is currently coming up to 2 o'clock.
Right, yeah. We were expecting to be going
top 8 is not going to be going on for nearly...
All right.
Yeah, so we're 2 hours ahead of schedule.
Okay. But that's fine. You got plenty of time yourselves to step 1, hydrate.
Yes,
please. It's a hot old day.
Hydrate.
If you're anywhere in the UK, anywhere in Europe, you are probably losing more fluids than you realize. So please,
I've got my
refill lots of time.
Unsponsored innocent smoothie and my extremely unsponsored smart water. Again, if either would like to sponsor me, please hit me up in my DMs. I like your products.
Cheers to that, lads.
And I like money. So
very much so.
But yeah, I think we're going to go to a quick break. I see GB hanging around. I don't know if he quite realizes how ahead of schedule we are, but
I don't know.
It really works out to us.
Yeah,
so,
but no, please hydrate.
Hydrate lots.
If you haven't eaten as well, like go get some food as well.
You've got a bit of time to kill.
You know, we've got a little while until we come back here.
We'll throw a graphic onto the screen with a time that top 8 will start. But we're done yapping, so I think we're going to go take a break ourselves, probably hydrate ourselves, get some food also, before we strap in for an incredible top 8. You are going to be joined by the wonderful duo of Moke and Lito for the start of this top 8, and I'm hearing words from Ambler. Hello.
What's up? Okay.
It's at 3 o'clock. You've got it. there we go, folks. You got an hour, okay?
Yeah, top 8 move
so
4 to 3. Very
if you want to go for a walk, if you want to get some food, you get a drink, you've got plenty of time. So please go do so. It is a wonderfully hot day, and it is a beautiful weather outside. I'm going to go have a little gander around the Norwich Games Festival because I've not been able to do so. I've also got a Pokemon Champion set to play.
Ooh.
Which I was almost thinking we could do on stream, but I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, that would be fun.
I might talk to you,
yeah.
but I don't think we should. I don't think we should. It was like a little niggle in my mind.
Get the Beyblades back up here.
Get the Beyblades back,
Go
yeah.
on, let's have a
no, I think we should probably just keep it as a break and everyone can come back an hour. Get yourself outside.
Yeah, Amber needs lunch.
We'll